Look at all these breakouts. Fucking annoying. Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome, what's up? My name is Savannah and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. As you guys can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be messing around with the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. If you guys saw my last video, you guys know that I'm rediscovering my makeup collection and I came across this beauty again and I wanted to do a tutorial with it, so here we are. I think I've used that palette like maybe once or twice in a previous tutorial, but I don't remember, so that's why we're doing it again. So we're just gonna jump right in because I have nothing else to say, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in super duper close to my eyeballs so we can see what's going on. Okay guys, so the lid is already primed and set with concealer, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. The first shade that I'm going to take is going to be this little beige shade right here, which is called Butter. It has more of an orangey undertone, but I wanted to put it on the crease area for a nice transition shade because I didn't really know where I was going with this look. I thought that this is going to be a perfect shade to start out with. So I'm using a big fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics, and then I'm just applying this to the upper crease area using very light pressure, just sweeping it over the upper crease, getting a nice little transition shade down. So the next shade I'm picking up is going to be this more darker of an orange shade. This is called Roxanne. It has a little bit of more of a red undertone to it, which is why I liked it. I'm picking this up on a more defined Morphe crease brush, and I'm buffing this into the crease as well. Again, using light pressure, just blending it in with that transition shade. Now I'm taking that previous brush and very lightly dipping back into that transition shade and just going to buff out the edges of this eyeshadow right here. Next, I'm going to dip into this darker red shade right here, which is called Jax. I'm picking this up on a Sigma Duo Fiber blend brush, which is an E41. It's a very weird looking brush, but it fits into that crease super nicely. So I'm just really focusing this on the crease area, not really blending it upward, trying to just keep it focused right there where you have the crease. And then going back in with Roxanne, very lightly, just buffing out the edges. Now I'm also going to take Roxanne and mix in just a little bit of this shade here, which is called Chip. It's more of like a darker brown with red undertones shade. I'm going to take both of those shades, mix them together, and apply this, focusing it on the outer corner. Really using light pressure, just get the color payoff down, and then pushing it inward. And then once again, going in with a previous brush that we used, which is the Sigma Duo Fiber Blend Brush. Not picking up any more product this time, but just really focusing on buffing out the edges. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. I'm sure you guys have seen me cut my crease a bajillion freaking times. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some concealer and do what I normally do to cut my crease. And then we'll move on to the pop of color. Okay, so now for the pop of color, I noticed that when I took it with a brush, it just didn't work out as good. Like, it didn't look as pigmented as when I picked it up with my finger. So the shade I'm taking is going to be Pool Party, which is just a shimmery blue. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just picking that up on my ring finger, and then I'm just gonna apply it to where we applied the concealer, getting it everywhere I can with my finger, and then we'll touch it up later with the brush. Okay, so now that I have it on my lid, I'm going to go ahead and take a flat brush. This brush is also from Morphe. I'm picking up more of that shadow. This brush is a little bit damp, and then we're going to just touch it up. So now I'm going to go ahead and dip back into Roxanne, and I'm just going to buff it where the blue meets the brown, very light-handedly. And then once again, I'm taking Roxanne and Chip, both on a pointed brush. This is the Morphe M507, and I'm really just focusing this on the outer corner, just to darken it up a little bit more, give it a little bit more dimension. And then I like to take a clean brush with no product on it. This is the Morphe M504 brush, and just go over the edges very, very light-handedly to blend everything. So now I'm going to go ahead and add some winged liner. This is the NYX That's the Point Felt Tip Liquid Liner. Okay, so wing liner's on. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the lower lash line as well right away. So I went ahead and applied some concealer there already. I normally wait to do my lower lash line until the foundation and powders and everything are on, but I just want to do it right away because I'm already this zoomed up, and let's just get it over with, you know what I mean? So the lower lash line on this eye is going to be super, super easy. I'm going to go ahead and dip into the Pool Party shade that we used before, like the same blue shade. And I'm literally just taking that all underneath my lower lash line. And that's literally all I'm doing for the lower lash line. So now I'm going to take some CoverGirl Full Spectrum Defining Moment eyeliner. This is in the color black, and I'm just placing that in my waterline. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes off camera. These are the Kiss 01 lashes, and I'm going to zoom you guys out so we can finish the face. Okay, so eyes are on. I did prime my skin with the NYX Q10 Renew Primer. I forgot to show you guys this at the very beginning of the video, but I always prime my skin before I start my eyes. I just think it works better if like it just gets to sit and settle into the skin while I work on the eyes. So now for foundation, I'm using the Full Spectrum CoverGirl Matte Ambition foundation. This one is in the shade FS110 Light Golden. I did a whole review on the Full Spectrum collection, so if you guys want to check that video out, it is like I think 2 videos back. And I'm literally just going to start applying that to the skin. Now I'm going to go ahead and conceal. We did already put concealer underneath our eyes before we did the lower lash line. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Neutralizer. This is a little bit light for me, so I'm going to go ahead and mix in some of the CoverGirl Full Spectrum Concealer. This is the lightest shade that they have in the collection, but it's still way too dark for me, so I normally just use it to darken up concealers that are too light for me. Does that make sense? And then I'm buffing that out with a Morphe E20 brush. I'm going to push it as close as I can get it to those shadows without actually touching them. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend out the rest of the concealer with the same sponge that I was using. And then I am also going to brighten with the concealer. So just apply some on the forehead, the nose, the chin, and the cupid bow. And then buff that in as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes. I just kind of have all my favorite powders mixed into one. And then I just dunk my beauty sponge in there and set my eyes. And then now to just like dust off any excess powder, I'm just using this stippling brush from Sonia Kashuk. She actually has so many good brushes, I feel like, and they're so decently priced. You can get them at Target, I think. This is where I got this one, but I love her brushes. And then to set the rest of the face, I'm using my Pure Cosmetics face powder. This is the 4-in-1 pressed mineral makeup with broad spectrum 15. This is in the shade Light Tan. I feel like I should have gotten a little bit of a lighter shade in this, but I still use it because the formula of the powder is actually really nice. I actually do like it. Now to contour and bronze the skin, I'm using my number 7 bronzer. I can't talk today. This one is in the shade Caramel. I'm first going to do my contour with the Morphe M530 brush because it fits just like into those contours so nicely. And then I'm going to go over them with the Morphe M527 brush just to dust it out, blend it out, make it look a little bit more natural, I guess. It's been raining all day for 2 days. And I absolutely love it. Does anybody else love the rain? Like love gloomy, cloudy days? Because those are the type of days I love. Oh my god. Now for blush, I'm using this broken BH Cosmetics, the Glamorous blush palette. It comes with 10 blushes in here. I hardly ever use these shades because that's just not okay for my skin tone, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this little guy right here, and then just like 1, 2 in that guy, you know what I mean? Just like mixing both of those together, but mainly focusing on this guy here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and buff it out with that stippling brush. And then again, I'm rediscovering my entire makeup collection. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into this Maybelline, the Gigi Hadid palette. I totally forgot I owned this palette. Is that shady? Or is that shady? I think it's shady. I'm not really a fan of the blush in here or the bronzer, but this highlight I do remember falling in love with when I first got this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and apply that to the high points of the face. And then I'm also going to take some of that and apply that into the inner corner as well. And to the brow bone. See, and normally here I would have to zoom you guys back in to do the lower lash line. But I don't have to because we already did the lower lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and add some mascara to blend my real lashes and these falsies together. And then also apply some on the bottom lash line. So for lips, I'm going to go ahead and just put on some NYX Liquid Lingerie. I don't know if a lot of people like these, but I personally love these I don't even know if they're liquid lipsticks or just lip glosses or what they are. They just feel so good on the lips. Like not too sticky, but also not like too drying either. This is in the shade Push Up, and it's just like a really nude, natural shade. And here it is, guys. This is the finished makeup look. I know my hair is looking a little crazy. I got hair sticking out everywhere, más chispas galore, but it's fine. We're not focused on the hair, we're focused on this makeup. I actually really like the way this makeup turned out. I love how nude the lip is and how it just complements the eyes even more. I love when I do looks like this and the lip isn't taking away from it. You know what I mean? Like, I want all the focus to be on my eyes. This is personally a look that I would wear like out on a night out if I had like a cute ass outfit to go with it. So yeah, I really enjoyed creating this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you aren't subscribed yet, make sure to click that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification to get notified every time I upload. I don't think I have anything else to say except thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!